Alright, what's up everybody? I want to explain something about this game for people that's having it lag, stutter, rubber band effect. I play this in VR with the Oculus CV1, and I have a GTX 1070 Ti. This game runs fine without VR, but in VR, I have problems, and I would have like these lags, micro lags, but what I hate the most is the rubber band effect. Like speeds up, slow down, speeds up, slow down. I hate it, and I just couldn't find the right settings to get the game to run right. Now, a few things I kind of want to explain. When I play, I turn on, I think it's called ASW, where it kind of limits your frame rate to like 45 FPS. What I would do to turn that on is hold control and press numpad 1. That's for the Oculus. But other than that, it was still lag, and I'll still get the rubber band effect. So another thing I've noticed, turning down the settings really don't do anything. Like, you might notice a little smoothness, but you still get the rubber band effect. And in VR, it just kills the immersion. So yeah, also my in-game setting, my scaling is set to 200. Now, for people that's having these problems, I want y'all to try my settings and see how the game runs. When I put it lower than 200, every time, dude, I've been playing this for years, from Euro Truck Simulator 2 until this came out. And I noticed every time I put the scaling, the in-game scaling down, anything below maybe 150, I get a lag. And I would notice like the rubber band effect. Now, for my computer, some people might have the same similar problem, but this is for the people that just can't get the game, I'm saying, to run smooth. Especially if you're playing in VR. I keep my in-game scaling on 200, but I notice when I do that, it not only that it looks a little better, but it runs better than anything else I put the scaling on. If I go up, it's too choppy. If I go down, I get like a rubber band effect and some micro lags. Another note that I realized, my graphic settings, I think my reflection was on 50%, weather's on ultra, terrain, grass and all that, that's on high, shadows, high. Let me see. One thing I do notice that kills is secondary vehicle lights. Now that must be off. When I turn that off, I'm pretty sure you should notice that you gain much more FPS. My NVIDIA, inspect the settings. For people that might want to copy it down, take your time, pause the video. just try this out. Okay, now you can pause it and just, you know, copy it. Another thing that actually played a big role in gaining more FPS. I open up the config file in American Truck Sim. Right here, where it says 25. Right here, this was 50. You put that to 25. Okay, shadow texture size. I forgot originally exactly what it was, but I put it to 1024. Also, mirror view distance, I dropped that to 40. Now, stereo UI field of view game. I think this originally was on 100, I dropped it to 50. Stereo UI field of view, this was on 80, dropped it to 40. Now, here's the piece that actually gained me a lot more FPS, but to me it doesn't make sense. Now, where it says stereo buffer scale, originally it was 1.0. So the fact that I lowered it, you would think that you would gain more. But in my case, that's not what happened. I raised it to 2.2. Now this was the last thing that I did, and I've noticed not only does it look better, but it runs a whole lot better. You even notice more FPS when you drive approaching like big cities. You might get some micro lag, but there's a big difference. Now, this is the main important thing. People, I don't know, some people might have it to 1 point this, 1 point whatever. But if I want people to put this up to at least 2.0, 2.2. I don't go no higher than 2.2. But just raise that up, start your game, and see if you gain FPS. Because for me, this played a very big part.